How's it going, YouTube? This is Get to the Chop Off for Jack of All Trades channel, and I'm here to show you a Glimmer run that I consider to be the best in the game. Better than the exclusion zone, better than the stuff on the Vault of Glass. And I only say that because this is pretty much my go-to every time I come down here. I need Glimmer to buy stuff. It used to be for ammo synthesis, but since Xur started selling it, I don't really need to buy that anymore. But this is nevertheless a really good place to come and farm Glimmer. So let's just start by, I can say you probably want to have a black wax idol on you to start. If you don't have one, no big deal, but you should. Don't worry about burning them because you're going to pick up plenty of these. So as you can see, I have somewhere around 12,600 Glimmer and 36 black wax idols and a Silken Codex. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do this run, not get interrupted, and collect a ton of Glimmer. Oops, I messed up. As you can see, I've already been down here kind of messing around a little bit. This is usually my favorite spot. And all you're really doing is respawning these guys over and over again. There's two ways to do it, or several ways to do it actually. This is probably one of my favorite ones, is just come over here by this barrel, wait for a few seconds, and then come back, and they should spawn. As they do. Now I'm wasting all the time by trying to shoot these guys with these guns. I don't know why I'm doing this. And a temporary brain fart. So, but the other way you can spawn these guys is by standing right about here, jumping up. And sometimes they will, there they are, they will appear. Now I don't tend to do the jumping method very much because right above you are some enemies. And those enemies like to kind of sit there and fixate on you, and they'll be looking down on the ground where you actually were down below. And they keep these enemies from resetting, so I usually stay away from doing that jump because this tends to respawn them regularly just by coming back to this barrel area. The only other issue with this spot too is a lot of people do like to come down here. Some guys will be quote unquote helping you by killing some people. Other guys like to come down here and just stare at you and wave and kind of mess with you, which I think is quite annoying, but yeah, whatever you want to do, I guess. You will be able to continue to get the Glimmer if they're actually quote unquote helping you by running in and killing. The only problem is this is a good spot for bounties as well. Things about killing Ultra Hive and, you know, getting Blades of Crota because they usually spawn right this area here. Other things like that. And if you're not getting the kills, you're not getting credit for the bounties. So sometimes it's a pain when people come down here. But it's nice though. Anyway. It's either here or there, so it looks like we're not being bothered too much, so hopefully we'll be able to continue to farm this area without any more interruptions. You notice you get about 123 Glimmer to 125 Glimmer every time you kill the 3 Hive Ultras. And they drop black wax idols and Silken Codexes like crazy. And the Silken Codexes are worth 200 Glimmer, so you can get anywhere from 2,000 to almost 3,000 Glimmer every time you do this run. In a 10-minute period, I think that's pretty good. I think I remember someone reporting that when they did this once, when they do the exclusion zone, excuse me, they get around 2,000 Glimmer every time they do it. I don't think that included the items that you can turn in for 200 Glimmer, but I'm not a real big fan of running through a level and, you know, killing all those people and then having to die and then reset and all that stuff. I think this is much quicker because you can continuously respawn these guys over and over again. You don't have to die, you don't waste time. Other than the fact that you have to come up here sometimes and kill these guys. They went right through them. Sometimes even killing those guys up there is not enough, so you have to kind of run around up top and kill some enemies, but it looks like it's going to be just fine for this run. So, as you can tell, just created 8 more orbs of light. There's a bounty to create orbs of light, so you can complete that bounty down here. I've actually completed several other bounties. With a special weapon, you can do that. I'm doing Accent Bolt also. I've already completed the One of Us bounty where you have to wear one of Eris's things. That was the Nightfall Strike one. Here's a Blades of Crota. I really didn't even leave this area. The blades just kept spawning right down here by me. So, pardon me, you can kind of tell. One way that's really easy, and I'll show you guys in a minute to tell whether you're going to get a spawn or whether you're just wasting your time running back and forth, is your radar. You know, typically it turns red, but sometimes there'll be enemies above you, so you won't be able to really tell if they're coming or not. The best way to tell is you'll see that little radar piece of your pie up there. And if the very far left edge is highlighted, that means they are coming. And they are not coming now. This might be a bad one too, because I don't think that there's anybody up here right now, so I may have to run and kill some people really quick. That's unfortunate. Like I said, sometimes you just kind of have to leave the area, because it does not want to respawn stuff for you. So, hopefully I can get back, get the reset, continue. Alright, let's get back down there and see if we can get some more Glimmer before this Black Wax Idol runs out. Guys, there they are. And obviously, using a rocket launcher is the quickest way to keep resetting these guys. There's really no need to burn any ammo synthesis or anything like that. You are also able to do the ammo trick if you're so inclined. For those who don't know what the heavy ammo glitch is, basically you need an icebreaker, no heavy ammo, and you just drain your primary weapon. Once your primary weapon is empty, pull out your icebreaker and kill everything you see, and they usually drop heavy like it's their job. So, I'm not getting very lucky on this run. Seems I'm having to reset a lot, which is annoying me. Hopefully I can still put up some good numbers. Can hear those guys respawn again, so hopefully that does not mess with this run. This is annoying. This is really a bad example. At the end of this video, I might actually patch in my last run, because I was able to get 2,200 or something like that. Something like that, and a couple silken codexes. Ooh, look at all that. That's a lot of money. Look at all those silken codexes. That's incredible. And another one. Oof. I guess I am getting pretty lucky on this one. It may not be respawning that much, but there's plenty of Glimmer up there. It's probably the most I've ever seen picked up in one little run. See how long I got left on this aisle. 1 minute. Should be able to get 2 or 3 more out of here. As long as they respawn. And here they go, good. Let's try the old jump trick real quick. See if they come back. I'm going to assume they probably won't. I probably messed up my spawn. And it looks like I did. stinks. That stinks. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get another big low run and see these jokers start looking at the floor. That's right where I was jumping. So annoying. Where's the last guy? Alright, well, you guys really get the gist. I hope you come on here and try this and collect a ton of Glimmer. Just don't be doing it while I'm out here, because I'll be getting ticked off if you're messing with my stuff. Just kidding, guys. Alright, enjoy it. This is Get to the Chopper for Jack of all Trades. I'll talk to you guys later.